Hello there guys, welcome back to Tykes TV. Thank you for joining as ever. And Jesus, how hot is it? How hot is it? It's absolutely scorching weather. Absolutely red hot in here. I've got two studio lights filming this. I am absolutely wet through, believe you me. So I'm going to get through this video quite quickly. So first video since Sunday. I was going to do a video yesterday actually talking about Neil Warnock going to Middlesbrough, which you might not think was a Barnsley related video, but to me it kind of is, because Neil Warnock, we'll just touch on it now quickly. Neil Warnock going to Middlesbrough as their manager when we're only 4 points behind them. I think they're pretty much safe now. Warnock's got a good record of keeping sides in the division. Did it with Rotherham, keeping them championship stable, getting promotion from the championship. So great appointment for Middlesbrough. Now this video is about the retained list, which has come out today. Few surprises in there, few players in there what I probably wouldn't have got rid of it if I'm honest. So here we go. The first one being Kenny Dougall. His future's been up and nobody knows what's really happening with him. Is he going to have the same treatment as Mowat? Had that option to extend the contract in our favour for an extra year, as he was out of contract at the end of the season. But we've not really heard anything on that, really. So, and how it's been done this year, it's very different this year. It's got like players over 24 or under 24, all this and that. Now, the key players that probably do mention here. So, players aged over 24 years as of the 30th of June 2020 will be released. So, these are the players that are over the age of 24 at the club. And every one of them is a first teamer, by the way. And your first one is Kenny Dougall. Now, for me, I've no bones about it. Dougall would have stayed at the football club if you'd have asked me. They might not have been able to agree on something. I don't know. Before we do get into it, whether he might not want to sign a contract. I don't know on that. But if it's come down to where the club didn't want him, then I find that very, very strange. So I'm not sure on that. Your next one is Danny Pinios. Another obvious one, not played for us hardly. Struggled to find any form. For me, experience there. But yeah, I don't think Pinios was ever going to be at the football club next season. Sammy Radlinger. Now, I feel surprised. I'm surprised at Radlinger. I thought he might have stayed. But like I say, it goes back to Dougall. Whether they can agree on a contract or not, you don't know. But Radlinger is at that age, where you say goalkeepers get better with their age. Same with like Dougall. You look at it. Is it an age thing? Is that what's happening? But then you look. Well, there's Ritzmaier, there's Solbauer. So, but they've signed longer contracts, so it is a bit harder to do that. But Radlinger for me is a very mixed bag when you talk to fans. And I've got to say, some comments I see about Radlinger, thank God, blah, blah, blah. I've seen a few today, and I just think, really? You know what I mean? It's really, obviously, you've got to look at Walton's coming into... Walton played the other day at Queen's Park Rangers, didn't he? So he could be coming into favour. So yeah, Walton and Collins, I think they're capable. Me myself, I would have kept Radlinger, but he's not as much as a big loss, I would say, as Kenny Dougall. I don't think. I think Kenny Dougall will be a loss, and I think depending on where we go from here, from the end of the championship, where he'll end up, I don't know. But I don't think he's ever been right since the injury that he got at Doncaster Rovers. He struggled to find any sort of long run in the team. And you look back to the other game against Queen's Park Rangers, he come on, so surely he's not going to be in the squad now, because is he really going to be committed? He's here till the 30th of June and then that's it. Same goes for Radlinger. So if these players are on the bench and like if Dougall comes on again on Saturday, is he really going to be interested? I don't think he is. So I wouldn't, for me, it would not be in the squad at all. So they're the four key main players from the first team, really, who I think everyone would have wanted to know about, that are leaving the football club. Yeah, personally for me, we don't know where it all boils down to. Whether it's a contract negotiation that's not happened, you don't know. You've got to look at it that side as well. But time will tell on that. But it is, yeah, for me, if the club have tried to sign them and they're not signing, then that is another matter as well. So players here aged over 24 as of the 30th of June who have been retained or have contract offers pending. So that's Mike Bearer, Jordan Green, Cameron McGeehan, Alex Mowat, Marcel Ritzmeyer, Michael Solbauer and Corley Woodrow. Players aged under 24 years of age as of the 30th of June 2020 who have been retained or have contract offers pending. Victor Adebayajo, Mads Anderson, Jacob Brown, Connor Chaplin, Brad Collins, Bambo Diaby, Apo Alm, Jordan Helliwell, Enric Kendrick, George Miller, Jasper Moon, Clark Adore, Ali Omar, Roma Palmer, Patrick Schmidt, Toby Sibic, Elliot Simoes, Callum Stiles, Luke Thomas, Jack Walton, Keaton Ward, Malik Wilkes, Jordan Williams, Ben Williams and Matty Wolfe. Players aged under 24 as of the 30th of June who have been released. So you've got Jordan Barnett, Jared Bird. Jared Bird been released there. Jared Bird made a couple of appearances in League One. I think we had a certain somebody, actually, I'm going to point this out, who gave us a hell of a lot of stick for not even considering Jared Bird in a preview once. He's been released. Tommy Willard, Sam Fielding, Harry Gargan, Jake Greeterex, Keziah Martin, Chris Sang, Alex Wallerton. So there we go, guys. I think that's pretty much it for that. If we go into the first years and scholars and all that, we're not going to go too far into that. But yeah, interesting, very interesting. And I have to say, Dougall for me, like I said, of offers pending. So some of them I haven't signed yet. Some of them do have offers pending. But the Dougall one, we don't know if he has been and it's just been declined or whatever. We don't know. But if it comes down to where, we're not interested in him, I think there's two ways I can look at it. It's Struber. If Struber's here for the long haul, if we do go down into League One, touch wood that doesn't happen, but he's going to want to build his own team, get his own players in. Let's not forget that those players that have been released weren't Struber players. I mean, you look at it, were they even Stendals? Some of them. But yeah, it is what it is. We can't sit and judge just yet. We've got to wait and find out where his future lies. We still don't know where that's going to be. But best of luck to them, and I wish them all the best. And thank you for the service for the football club. You can't say no more. Thank you for what you've done for Barnsley. Dougall, very well in League One last year. Good player in League One. Struggled to find it this season. Find a run of games, find a bit of form, but there's a player in Dougall, no doubt about it, and I think it is a bit of a shame that we have lost him. Radlinger, thank you for being here this season, and this season alone. He did only sign a one-year deal, but the games he's been in, yes, he's made errors. The goalkeepers make errors, but I think he's also pulled off some great saves as well. And I'm actually gutted to see Radlinger go as well. I liked Radlinger. Danny Pineos, thank you for service in League One. Thank you for when he signed back in 2018 in January. Just probably not got that pace, but could whip a good ball in from when he were attacking. Just maybe not got that pace. Tiam as well struggled this season. He'd been here quite a bit now. Tiam, I suppose, had a good season in League One for us. Just couldn't really do it again in the Championship. So yeah, it's disappointing, but I think they were the obvious ones, Tiam and Pineos. So there we go, guys. So thank you for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are on Kenny Dougall leaving the football club. I think that's going to be the main talking point on forums and on here, I'm sure. All I can say, guys, is thank you for watching. It is absolutely roasting here. I'm sweating my bag out. And I will see you all very, very soon. You Reds.